Breaking news from the First Alert desk.
The first African-American woman to ever be named general manager of a U.S. television station is retiring.
Our very own Rita Scott is stepping down as vice president and GM of WCSC TV.
Rita's last day is April 1st, and unfortunately, it's not an April Fool's joke.
Rita has been breaking down barriers since her career started in her hometown of High Point, North Carolina at WGHP-TV in 1979. At that time, there were not many opportunities for women, especially black women, in local TV sales.
So at that time, I decided that we needed to open those doors, so we took a class action suit, and they decided they would hire me.
In those early years, Rita was also a full-time NBA coach's wife. Her then-husband's jobs with the Chicago Bulls and Charlotte Hornets led her to jobs at Cap Cities, ABC, National Sales, and WBTV. Rita started at WCSC as National Sales Manager in 1994. For you old-timers, that means she started in the old building downtown on East Bay Street. She was promoted to Vice President and General Manager a year after we moved to the new building where we currently work on Charlie Hall Boulevard, West Ashley.
Present temperature 59, will go to about 62 or 3 this afternoon.
Now, the late great Charlie Hall may have a street named after him, but Rita has an entire day named in her honor. Mayor Joe Riley, who also just retired, was the first to recognize that Rita was the first and only African-American woman GM and local television. So since 1999, October 29th has been known as Rita Scott Day in Charleston. And some fun facts you may not know about Rita. Her family owned a funeral home, and it was Rita's job to handle the corpses and the flowers. Wow, she goes from one extreme to another, from dealing with people who can't talk at all to people who can't shut up.
You mean like our own Bill Sharp? Burn. All right, now remember Ann was talking about Rita's connection to the Chicago Bulls? Well, she considers Michael Jordan a friend and even introduced him to his wife, his first wife anyway. And with all her success, you may assume that Rita has a business degree, but sales was actually her second choice. She wanted to be an actress and started out studying theater in college.
Rita got a chance on stage dancing for the Art Stars, which raises money for Alzheimer's research. Rita feels strongly about serving the community.
She's served on a number of boards here in the Charleston community, including the Charleston Metro Chamber of Commerce, the International African American Museum, and the campaign cabinet for the new Gilliard Center.
But Rita's biggest impact on the community may be her long-standing and fearless leadership of us here at Live 5 News.
The truest test of a general manager isn't always ratings or revenue, but don't worry, she's got that covered too. But how the station performs when severe weather threatens the community. For Rita, that test came on her first week on the job, when Hurricane Floyd threatened Charleston's coast.
Rita helped the station weather another storm when news director Don Feldman was caught embezzling millions from the company. Rita's tough call to turn the camera on ourselves helped WCSC face these challenges with grace, build better community relationships, and emerge stronger than before.
Under Rita's reign, Live 5 News has expanded 8 times.
From WCSC TV Charleston, Live 5 News at 6 starts now.
Now, from the Low Country's news leader, this is Live 5 News.
Adding almost 27 hours a week to our lineup. When adding shows wasn't enough, Rita started adding channels, then original programming on those channels.
6 days from now, we go to the polls to choose our candidate for governor.
Incredibly, even with all of those shows and channels, WCSC has not lost a news ratings race since Rita arrived almost 2 decades ago. She has also increased revenue by 54% since 1999.
Rita is always looking ahead. Live 5 News launched a 4 p.m. news in 2004, years before it was the norm.
She also recognized that the future of TV may not be on TV. Live 5's dominance extends to our digital and social products, with an average of 40 million page views a month and 200,000 plus Facebook fans.
I believe you can have everything you desire. I believe that we were put here to have everything we desire. But you have to believe it yourself. Decide what you want and go get it.
You know, Bill, I can't believe this will be the first hurricane season without Rita.
I can't believe it either. Oh, by the way, it's pronounced hurricane.